Hello everyone and happy Thursday. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Before we get started, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and at the end of the video, if you like the message, please give me a thumbs up and also share with others. And always feel free to leave comments. So today, I would like to talk to you about clutter, also known as mess, disorder, confusion, or disarray. We all know that spring is approaching, right? And what does that mean? Time for some good old spring cleaning. Well, if I'm being honest, it's never meant that for me. But for some reason, as I'm approaching my 7-year apartment anniversary, is that a thing? We'll make it a thing for this video. Anyhow, as I looked around my apartment, I just began to look at all the clutter that I had accumulated over the years. And I thought to myself, I'm tired of this mess. Where did it come from? How did I get so much? After pondering on these thoughts and doing walkthroughs, I called some reinforcement. During my consult with the home organizer, she mentioned, perhaps your problem is not organization. Your problem is that you have so much stuff that you can't properly store it. Which was so true. I had so much stuff. Y'all, I had strollers, changing table, and my daughter is 8 years old. I had hair products that I had bought when she was a baby, and I still had them. I was not using any of this stuff, but it was still in my home, taking up space. In addition to all the old stuff, I was still purchasing new stuff and bringing it on in, trying to make both of them fit when I hadn't really made room for the new stuff, because I was allowing the old stuff to just rest and lay and do as it wanted to do. You know, clutter doesn't only happen in our homes or our apartments. Our heads can also be cluttered. You may have some old negative thoughts rolling around up there, and when you try to add in new or positive thoughts, it's kind of hard because you don't have enough room, because the old negative thoughts are taking up too much space, and they won't allow you to make room for the new. Let's look at Mark chapter 2, verse 22. And no one puts new wine into old wineskins, for the wine would burst the wineskins, and the wine and the skins would both be lost. New wine calls for new wineskins. Don't allow your old negative thoughts to become rigid like wineskins, preventing you from moving forward in a positive light because those old thoughts are holding you back. Remember the story of Martha and Mary with Jesus in Luke chapter 10, verses 38 through 42? Martha's mentality was so cluttered with the details of being a hostess that she missed the spiritual gift of her guest present. Her guest was Jesus, of course. Jesus told her, Martha, you're worried and upset about many things, but few things are needed. Let me say it again for the people in the back. You're worried and upset about many things, but few things are needed. Go ahead and insert your name there if that's you. Takara, you're worried and upset about many things, but few things, Takara, are needed. So what are some things that God is calling you to declutter this spring season? What are some things that are causing you to miss what's right in front of you? Miss God's presence in certain areas. You know, God may be calling you to do a great thing, but you may be stuck with your thoughts. Your thoughts may have consumed your actions, not allowing you to move forward. And maybe you've tried. Maybe you say, I want to work on these thoughts. And, you're still trying. It's a process. Keep trying. Don't stop trying. When I contacted that organizer and I started to declutter my house, it didn't happen overnight. It's still going on today. Actually, I'm still getting rid of things and still cleaning out some cabinets and some closets. And it's a process. It's not going to happen overnight. So just like I call reinforcement, call on your reinforcement. Go to God and ask him, God, what is this process going to look like for me? Who is my reinforcement that you have lined up for me? Who should I talk to help me organize my thoughts? I may not be able to remove some thoughts by myself, some thoughts that don't belong. I may need someone to back me up. Who can you send to help me? Or what actions are you going to have me to do to correct this, God? And I want to go ahead and leave you with this scripture before we go. Philippians 4:8. It says, "And now, dear brothers and sisters, one final thing. Fix your thoughts on what is true and honorable and right and pure and lovely and admirable. Think about things that are excellent and worthy of praise." Thank you so much. Until next time, you be blessed.